Thank you so much. I'm Neel and Karikan, the president of JOASA, the Judicial Officers Association of South Africa. We have just attended a inauguration ceremony of Amakosis, and we are in the presence of various kingdoms, various kings. We have queens, we have princesses, we have Ixhosa, we have the First Nation, and this event today was a highly successful event. We've been embraced. Clearly the judiciary is being supported by the various kingdoms and traditional authorities, and at the same vein, we support them because they have a cause that they are fighting for. They have been sidelined for a bit too long, and as the magistracy and the lower court judges in particular, we need their support, because on the ground, if we do not have support, then we have various difficulties, because as we move forward, no one is going to take us seriously. We've already been to Parliament, we've been to the Minister's office, we've been to the Chief Justice, we've been to the Constitutional Court. We've started picketing as judicial officers, and that shouldn't happen. And you'll notice that whenever we've been engaged in this type of action, we've been getting the support of the traditional leadership and also of the First Nation, Ixhosa. And today we've also engaged with the soil of Africa, and we understand that there are certain aspects that they have that are common to us. So whenever we deal with aspects relating to land, housing, evictions, those are core issues, and the judiciary plays a vital role in enforcing legislation, and we need to just be mindful that when we do so, we need to ensure that the elderly, women and children, people with disability, they are protected. And we cannot have a situation where banks and municipalities are not coming to the party, because what's been happening is clearly an abuse of the system, and we want to make sure that there's going to be some type of legislative changes that will ensure that we enhance the rights of everybody. And as JOASA, we are fully being supported, and we also reciprocating the support. We are still fighting for a single judiciary. We cannot have the high court and the lower courts being ignored. And when it comes to remuneration, we cannot have magistrates being discriminated on a financial level, because they have not even received the cost of living adjustment right now. It was due as of the 1st of April. Everyone else has received it. We have something called the major review that has been sitting on the president's table, referred to the IRC, and now it has to be going back. And that's 17 years in the pipeline. And we've ended up in a situation where junior prosecutors are earning more than magistrates with 30, 40 years service that are sitting on the bench. We don't have medical aid, we don't have security, our infrastructure is crumbling, tools of trade, data, cell phones, we don't have that. I understand there is some type of implementation that is happening, but it's happening at a very slow pace. We cannot continue in this fashion. We have magistrates, we have to pay towards a pension fund, but they're supposed to be public office bearers. They should not be in the government employees' pension fund. We have judges of the High Court who get salary for life. They don't contribute towards any pension fund. But that anomaly needs to change, and we need to streamline the judiciary if we want to save this country. Right now, we are in a constitutional crisis. Magistrates have already taken to the streets. They have been picketing. And what do they do next? They have not been answered yet. It seems to me that there is going to have to be something called work to rule, where they will just do their work, but will not do overtime, will not do take work home, not write judgments at home, not do defaults. So that, in essence, is going to cripple the system. And we don't want to do that. We pledge to continue to protect the system. However, at the same time, we expect all the relevant role players to come to the party and save the judiciary, because right now we need saving, we are desperate, and this is part of our strategy in terms of synergizing with everyone, particularly our traditional authority, our traditional leaders, and I believe that we can do it together, and we can do it fast. Thank you so much.